When I was growing up, we spent a lot of time in the local creeks and rivers and things like that. I think a lot of kids spend a lot of time looking down and not looking up, and not really taking notice of what's happening around them.
I've got 4 kids, so parks like this are just perfect for all ages. Everyone is happy. I have loved all the new parks that have got the scooter tracks as a part of it. I think that's so awesome.
I've been involved with these gardens just as a member of the community for the last 50 odd years, and over the years I've watched each garden grow, and it's made me feel very proud of this community. Each new garden teaches us something. Tells the story and the history and the meaning of gardens. It brings people into the city, and that's what we want to happen.
I think it was very beautiful.
To be able to go and walk in such beautiful public spaces just lifts the mood so much.
The fact that we've got the amount of green space that we have here is part of a family appeal to Hamilton.
Water, whether it's the river, springs or the lakes, are all special to the early Māori that lived in Hamilton because that's part of life source. Waiwhakariki is very important, not only in a traditional sense, but it's important today because our children played a part of it. They're going to come back as adults and say, I helped plant that. You know, it's very challenging today to get kids away from looking at an iPad, but I think this tunes you in, it gets you away from that. It's almost like a battery recharger, I think. This recharges you that nothing else can.
Hamilton Zoo is the largest zoo on the North Island. In the zoo we have around 84 species and over 600 different animals.
Being a visitor destination, we want families to have a place that they can interact with and learn about wildlife, and making sure that they understand all these amazing species that we have in New Zealand and really putting a value on them.
It's never too late to start wanting to conserve these animals, is to make sure that they're still around for all the future generations to see.
I think investing in this project is investing in Hamilton itself rather than just the zoo, Waiwhakariki.
The vision of Waiwhakariki is to have a green space in Hamilton that's really focusing on ecological restoration, so it's bringing the native species back. The idea is that it would have a predator-proof fence around it, then we might become involved. Maybe we could introduce kiwi or some reptile species. Being outdoors and things like that does very clearly link into mental health. So being able to have a space like this is really important for the community.
Hamilton truly is a tourism destination because we've got a bit of everything. We've got a lake, we've got an amazing river, some of the walks are just outstanding here.
I think it just lifts the profile of Hamilton in general as a place for people to visit, and as a place for people to live, makes it a much more livable city as well. Yeah.